out. I believe this probably start PS2. Yeah. And this is winners round 2 right now. So the round before winners quarters. So this match is really important because this sets up if you're a set away from top 8 or if you're like 3. And you would much rather be on the winner's side of winners top 12.
Yeah, absolutely. Play less games.
Losers.
Play less games, save a little bit of mental strength, especially considering there have been so many upsets that, like, losers right now is a shark pit. Like, I would be terrified to be down
King
there.
Robo and Toa is happening for 33rd.
And we got King Robo down there, Willie.
King Robo really would. Let it rain. Bubble Bob. But we have quite a... It's kind of just an area you don't want to be. However, going on to the stage, we're seeing the lead for Deliboid come back quite a bit. Rocco needs to try to find a way to get this damage, and this is where it's going to be important to get these situations. That is a troll right there. To find these situations where you can get these edge guards, because Meta Knight is a character that can kill off the top, but if you don't get your kill confirms off at those early percents, then you just do not get you just aren't able to get them for a little bit unless you can catch some bad DI there. But
almost getting that kill with Cape Trick, but excellent DI coming from Deliboid there.
F-Tilt taking the stock.
Yeah, excellent patience coming out from Rocco though. Burning all those jumps to play the neutral a little bit. Of course, gonna hit by the Wi-Fi classic grab and back throw.
Yeah, I mean, it works offline and it works online. But this is this is where Meta Knight gets most of his kills at these early percents, or the setups at least. However, that is a lot of damage just off a grab on the whiffed down B. And
yeah, it looks like Deliboid's not really trying to play that close-up game anymore after that first stock. Being very content with just kind of waiting, forcing Meta Knight to make a move, which, Meta Knight does struggle very much so with projectiles this game. And you see in that, he's going to go ahead and take that stock from the boy with the baseball arm.
Yeah, Meta Knight is just a character who has, he's fast, but he doesn't have disjoints. He doesn't have much that can allow him to get around those projectiles. And that's going to be a little bit too much. It's a little bit too much of a sauce attempt there. And
yeah, especially considering that spike wouldn't even have killed Meta Knight because of his recovery.
Well, 49% with the fact that in this game, because this game is really well coded, if you get spiked during the final kill screen, you die early. You die the second you touch the lasso, not even the second you put the magnifier.
Yeah, I forgot that this game's
coding is coded amazingly.
It's amazing. You can where you just die on screen.
Yeah, but that trying to get a up air off the bomb there, you're not gonna get it. But this is actually really bad, especially with how floaty Toon Link is.
Gonna go ahead and pull the trigger early. Probably just a little bit scared of missing, and he's going to go ahead and
air dodge past the ledge right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's gonna be that's a little bit. I'm gonna say it. That's a little embarrassing.
To be winning the whole match and then lose from two SDs.
To throw it like that and then just that's how you lose that that's how you lose that stock.
But I think Rocco's gonna have to try and figure something out, figure out how to get around those projectiles, because until the end there, Deliboid looked like he was just setting the pace for the match from start to finish.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised that we ran it back to PS2. It was looking much better for Deliboid just because of how well the platforms are, shielding him from a lot of things and trying to go off the side there with the down air there.
Yeah, gonna cross up with the dash attack, Toon Link. Not doing be out of shield there, but trying to catch with the back air. Probably trying to get something a little bit more to take that early stock. Not landing the forward air and not able to frame trap Meta Knight because of those multiple jumps.
Yeah. But back though, yep, gonna get him off stage, set up these little bomb opportunities. One thing Meta Knight does not lack is creative ways to recover. You do get a lot of them. Dude, that was a really great pullback there. Not gonna be able to get the S smash after it, but missing the grab. Meta Knight's grab is not, is just not that good. And the back of the down smash not gonna take it either.
Yeah, Rocco holding onto the stock very nicely, sitting at 135 now. Deliboid fishing for that kill. Ooh, I'm liking that tech, and he's going to go ahead and close that one out with the up smash. Now we got Rocco sitting here with one stock down in a very similar situation to the last game before the double SD from Deliboid.
And can't get anything off the up throw and the bomb there. But that F smash has like little to no lag. It is only active for like 1 frame. It is like frame 20. But it is a, it's really hard to actually punish it, especially because it's also, even on shield, it's -6. So a lot of Meta Knights will just throw it out. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, you see right now, Deliboid's just throwing out projectiles, and Rocco, he's got to find an answer to it because he's just getting clipped continuously until he's finally at that kill percent.
Gonna get grabbed there. And right now, just trying to find a way to get back onto that stage.
Yeah, there's that outstanding forward tilt. One of the better forward tilts in the game as well. It hits behind him. It sends that an awful angle. Meta Knight being light, that back throw is in fact going to go ahead and take that one. Rocco sitting very comfortable right now, sitting at 85 on first stock still while carrying Rocco. Looking like that SD didn't really bother him at all. Trying to get the back air up B, and it's not quite going to work. Rocco finally taking a stock, but if he's gonna get anything, he's gonna have to find one of those infamous Meta Knight 0 to deaths or something.
Yep. With the wrap jab coming out and the return boomerang, knowing that was gonna come back, but not gonna connect right there. But that will take the game. That was a much more dominant game coming out from Deliboid.
Yeah, and no SDs this time, so you love to see it. It's heartbreaking when you see someone SD.
So just off on the other stream, we just saw Thanos card, I believe, reverse 3-0 Triple King. Wow. So that's another top 8 seed into losers right now. But we're gonna see a small battlefield pick, which once again is a bit better for Rocco to get around these projectiles from Deliboid. Plus the smaller side, just the smaller sides, so it means that he can get more of those side combos, which we haven't really been seeing much in general. Toon is a character that is a bit floaty, so you're probably going to see him get up air juggled a bit more. However, he also just hasn't been getting juggled. Like, he just hasn't been in those situations. Oh, getting past the rapid jab there. But he just hasn't been in those situations that allow him to, get those juggles off. And he's just taking so much damage from these loose bombs and these loose hits coming out. So this is what you probably have to start doing. Just find your attempts to get good turn around, wait, turn around, grab. You have to find those situations where you can, get your loose hit, because you're probably not going to get you're just not going to get a stock off of them. And yeah, just going to go for up air, up B, going to get some damage on the board.
Yeah, opting for the damage instead of trying to see if he can get the kill. Definitely worth, and then as soon as we say he's going to go ahead and lose that stock now. Stock down. Not really finding the answer to any of these projectiles that he wanted, so it looks like he's just trying to skip the neutral phase and force an advantage state now. Cape Trick not quite doing it, getting shielded, and then very heavily punished. Deliboid looking like he lost his jump, and the FC coming out from Rocco as well after messing up the Cape Trick. Yeah,
probably trying to go for a down B to make it back. Probably once again has literally any other move that could also make it back, but probably just with the ultimate camera is weird sometimes. Oh, that was a speaking of weird. This is so much damage too that you took him, trying to punish a air dodge.
Yeah, tried to punish the air dodge, and it clipped, but not quite getting it reversaled. And very nice edge guard coming from Rocco here, but Toon has jump. Can he close that one out? Maybe.
And yeah, that nair, it's going to drop down there. Probably
not quite going to do it yet. Deliboid still holding on to this stock here.
And getting clipped.
Yeah, getting clipped. Not going to go ahead and take that one. Deliboid back in a very comfortable situation now here. He's just hanging back where most people would have gone up, but he can afford it. He's got a stock up.
He's
4 minutes left.
He has his projectiles, and he's just sticking to the game plan that's worked for him. And but the F tilt, you're not going to take it a second time. That move is not a move that you typically see. The reverse. So, because Meta Knight goes up. He goes up a bit further than he, goes up a bit further than the ledge typically. So getting clipped by that part of it, when it transitioned into a point with no hitbox.
Yeah, looking like he's got some fans out there giving a little wave to the crowd.
I mean, once in Deliboid, another one of the North Virginia players. Rocco also won, but like I said, Rocco doesn't come out as much, so it's harder to make connections when that happens sometimes. It is what it is. But going back to Small Battlefield, which didn't feel like a bad pick to go to in that game 3, it just felt like those small interactions were costing him a bit, and it kept snowballing. And I think, like, as funny as it is to say, the main issue with Meta Knight can't land. How do you land on a Toon Link that's consistently throwing out projectiles and walling you off?
Well, I think the proper answer at that point is to just wait and find the hole instead of trying to land and force an opening. Meta Knight not really having any strong lingering moves or the airspeed to force one.
Yeah.
But, now he's just right here at 82%. Definitely looking better than the previous game so far right now. But definitely struggling in the neutral a little bit. Just Meta Knight just does not handle projectile as well.
But this is definitely one of the closer things. Not gonna get a follow up there. Deliboid praying that something happens there. And the F tilt gonna clip him as he dropped down the ledge and try to go for something crazy there.
Outstanding tether right there. Not letting him get that. And he jumped into the tornado. Rocco finally getting a lead now.
Had Rocco able to get it, it beat out the arrow. And that move is strong. That tornado is a strong move, and you're going to DI that one correctly. And this is a lead. This is a lead.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to have to be careful if he wants to hold on to it. He's already at 140. Not quite that DI to the back row.
But great reaction. And just going to get the sliding up smash. So, hey, that lead is gone. But
yeah, another thing that I'm seeing Rocco do a little bit is he's a bit more reliant on trying to land on the stage and swap between platform and then like land versus landing on stage mix-ups, where you'd see a lot more players going to the corner for that guaranteed invul just to give them like that little half a second to think before making their next decision.
There's a dash attack there, but the returning boomerang, no, not going to affect it right there. And getting to get some damage, and the slight pressure may have been, flying a little bit too close to the sun, because, I mean, you definitely applied pressure, but now you also just took 30% because of that. And that's what I was talking about. It's, as soon as that move ended, just in with the dash attack.
Oh, the bomb saving Rocco from being put further in disadvantage now. Throwing the bomb. Both players seem to kind of acknowledge now that this is going to be the rest of this match is going to be a slow crawl, because Rocco definitely not trying to interact now. Making a mistake on that dash attack there, and
the fair going to take the stock there. But the punish with the jump bear. And the nair going to, one thing, that's just a lingering hitbox, and it's not the weakest, so it forces tech situations, and if you don't tech it, well, you just saw what happened.
Yeah, that nair being a little bit of a jump scare there. I don't think anyone would have been prepared to have to tech that one. But Deliboid does not care. He came off of Angel Plat swinging, trying to end this right now against Rocco.
But not this could be pressure. No, the nair sending him inward, and that's really unfortunate. But the tornado going to be able to, apply some damage even after the whiff. But how do you land? How do you find your next opportunity? Because you're out of combo range for most of Meta Knight's creative setups. So you're looking for very specific things at this point. Meanwhile, that's dead.
Yeah, that's.
Meanwhile, Toon Link has a lot that he can work with.
So Toon Link kill confirm is always looking so creative, the way he uses projectiles to zone and then get in.
Yeah, it's definitely a creative character, but somehow they always end in boomerang fair.
I mean, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
If it works, it works. And it's
absolutely.
Just a solid kill confirm.
So, that swing, it comes from around town, I swear. It just, he puts his soul into it.
From the middle of nowhere. Yeah, but that's going to be 3-1 from Deliboid. And it seemed like over time, Rocco was slowly, steadily getting an idea of how to play. But each time he was getting closer to it, Deliboid would just kill him. Just kill him.
I think I'm kind of seeing a trend with Deliboid there, just seeing someone start to get momentum, and then he's like, well, I'm just going to change it up right now.
Yeah.
And now it looks like we have Chris and Penne coming up.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be #1 seed versus Penne, player who we've seen upset multiple top 32 seeds so far. And I imagine we'll probably see it's either Steve or Game & Watch versus Ridley. Both those matchups are not Bowser matchups. So, yeah, I mean, with Chris, once again, we talked about it. A player from more Southwest Virginia area has wins on countless amount of the PR players in this region and subregions of MDVA. But he was seeded pretty highly for the last Arcadian and lost for 33rd. Actually, probably not. No, it wasn't 33rd, but he didn't win.